Like, look at this road. It's honestly so crazy. I don't really know how to get back to my bike right now. In between me and my bike is a black bear, currently walking down this path. And my bike is at the end of this path, about 100 yards from here. We have made it. So I've been down there just shooting the layers with a telephoto lens, and there's been clouds up on the peak, but even though the clouds have been there, it's worth giving it a shot. Let's see if we can see anything. Almost to the top now. It's nice and cool. It's like in the 50s. And you can see the forest has changed as well. We're now in like spruce or fir. And the clouds aren't too thick. This is the top of Clingmans Dome. Getting to the top now. Wow. Go down, sit for a little bit, and then try and shoot the Milky Way. Much clearer down here. So, still up on Clingmans Dome. It's about 10:30 at night, because even though the forecast was saying it's supposed to be clear, yeah, it's not clear. Good morning. I ended up deciding to stay up on Clingmans Dome until after 1 a.m. because the Milky Way was just too good. Make some coffee. All right. Coffee is so good. After I finish this coffee, I'm gonna pack up shop here. We're gonna drive across the park. We need to go to Cades Cove by the end of the day. We are all squared away on water. We are leaving Smokemont Camground to cross the park. This makes me feel like I'm in some tropical country, and it just looks like the rainforest. All right, we are coming down on the Gatlinburg, Tennessee side of the park now. Haven't seen these views yet. I've stayed entirely on the North Carolina side for the last couple of days, so this is all going to be new for me, and for you, I guess. We're gonna go drive the Cades Cove loop. I'm gonna switch off of this wide angle lens in hopes of seeing wildlife. Maybe a bear, hopefully a bear. So here at the back of Cades Cove Loop, the most popular trail is the Abrams Falls Trail, which is a 5-mile moderate trail. I think it just follows this stream bed. We can hear the falls now, very close. This behind me is Abrams Falls. 5-mile round trip hike to get here. Finished at Abrams Falls, so I'm gonna go look for wildlife and a good sunset spot here in Cades Cove. Must be something up here. As per usual, the van becomes an absolute mess every night as I take everything out to either cook or get ready for bed or just do whatever. I am in Great Smoky Mountains, Cades Cove Campground. I am sauteing some vegetables. It was good. I saw some bears today. That was cool. And then tomorrow we are going to take a bike around Cades Cove. I don't really use my bike very much. It's for times like this that I'm glad I carry it around with me. Multiple spots along this trail there have been bears and cubs, which is pretty cool. And you can see people will just stop and take pictures. Might be a bear. In fact, this is the same spot as the bear last night. One of the first stops on the bike tour is John Oliver's cabin from the 1820s. It's one of the oldest structures in Great Smoky Mountains National Park. I also was coming back here, not just to take a look at the cabin, but because yesterday at sunset, there were several bears. I saw 4 of them before I left. Another bear right here. So there's a Methodist church back there. That is a Baptist church. Look at this view. Wow, how incredible is this? So it's an 11-mile loop through this incredible valley. What a view. This is another one of these cabin homesteads here in the valley, which is very cool. You can walk through all of these areas. You can hear a bunch of bees or yellow jackets in here. Oh yeah, all down at the bottom. Look at this. A bunch of lumber. This is so cool. Olympic National Park, Dinosaur National Monument, some other places where I've seen some abandoned homesteads. Very cool. All right, let's go back to the bike. We made it back. Oh, that was good. Some spaghetti and tomato basil, and a bunch of sauteed vegetables. I am super stoked. It's almost 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna go get a second ride in. Woo! We're just cruising. So I've stopped again, where 6 hours ago there were 3 bears right here, and now clearly gone. I have made it back here to near the cabin, and now in between me and my bike is a black bear, which is currently walking down this path, and my bike is at the end of this path about 100 yards from here. It's honestly so crazy. I don't really know how to get back to my bike right now, and I'm trying to tell. I don't see the cubs with this one, so I'm thinking this might actually be the male, which some people had seen before. I really don't know. There it goes. So I've kind of lost sight of the bear, but he is somewhere in this like 20 feet of brush between me and my bike. Fortunately, I can go through a little gap here and possibly see it. I really don't know. Oh, I see him. I see him now. He's out here in the open. Assuming this is the same bear. There may be 2 bears.
but there's definitely one right here. Incredible! Oh my god! This is so cool. Like, this might be my favorite thing I've ever done in any national park. Like, look at this road. This is just unreal. Wow, I just had to slam on my brakes because this bear is literally on the road. Okay. Let's go see. Oh yeah, there it is. There he goes. Oh, that was insane. I came around a bend and there was a bear right in the middle of the road. I had to slam on my brakes. He's now in the forest out this way. I like fishtailed my bike as I was trying to slam on my brakes, and he looked at me like a deer in headlights. That was insane. I wish I had the camera rolling, but oh well. I can still see him. He's looking back. Supposedly there's another bear up here. Finding the bears has been very successful. There's still at least 2 in this field to my right, in that tall grass, just eating berries, or I'm not really sure what else is in there, but yeah, the sun's starting to go down. It's like 8 o'clock. I don't know if we'll get to see them again. So if this is the last you see of Cades Cove, I just want to show you one more beautiful view. Wednesdays are the day to come if you want to go on the bike. It's just amazing to be back here without all the cars and the traffic. All right, I'm gonna look for the bear until it gets dark and then head back. Just gorgeous. What a national park. I understand why it's so heavily visited. Not only is it really accessible and it's by a lot of population centers in the eastern United States, but it's just gorgeous. It's worth it. I get it. I will 100% be back. I guess I'll try a different time of year, because July, this is beautiful. Maybe spring or fall would be just as pretty. Cades Cove. This is where we're gonna end it for today. Time to go back to camp. See ya. So cold.